welcome to the second video on developing a great slice backhand. Now in the first video we looked at one of the most common mistakes on the slice backhand, and that is slicing under the ball too much, which will result in your shots floating up. If you haven't watched that one, go ahead and watch that one first. Now today we want to talk about the swing path on the slice backhand, and another deadly slice mistake is swinging down too much. On the slice backhand we want to swing down a bit to contact, but then we really need to make sure that we swing through forward here, out to the target, and then come back up with the racket like this. And that will make the ball skid through the court and make it difficult to handle for your opponents. The common mistake that I see over and over is slicing down too much like this, and that also results in your slice backhands floating or sitting up too much, and that of course is ineffective. But let's take a look at a super slow motion.
On the left, I'm slicing through the ball more, and on the right, I'm chopping down a lot more. Take a look at the swing path to contact from this position. On the right, it's a lot steeper, the hand is a little bit higher. On the left, it's still down, but it's less steep. As a result, on the left, it's also more forward through the ball, so we're really slicing forward through the shot, and the racket now starts to go forward out to the target and up. And take a look at the different position here. The hand on the left is way in front of the body, and the hand on the right is way too close to the body. Let's take a close look again at what happens around contact. On the left, the swing from here to contact is just more forward, and on the right, it's more downward. Let's take a look right here. And then after contact, we continue out forward to the target. Let's rewind this again. And from here, once again, we go forward on the left, through, and then up. This chopping down motion you see on the right results in your balls sitting up, whereas the motion that goes more through the ball on the left results in the slice shot staying low and skidding through the court.
So how can you work on this? Again, we start with some shadow swings. So we begin here at the end of the unit turn, we swing to contact, and here from contact I want you to focus on continuing forward out this way and then coming back up. And here in the finish position you can see that my hand is far out in front of the body, and my hand is also at least at shoulder level. And this part right here will make sure that your ball skids through the court. Okay, so we start here at the end of the unit turn, we swing to contact, and now we continue forward, and then the racket comes back up just like this. So practice that with shadow swings. Another thing you can do, put the arm out like this, arm is fully straight, and now you just focus on this part around contact here. Just keep going forward and then coming back up. It's that banana type swing shape that we see on the backhand, so it goes, on the slice backhand, excuse me, so it goes down to contact, forward, and then it comes back up like this. So practice this with shadow swings. And now, of course, in the next step, we start to drop hit some balls again and focus on this. A good thing here when I'm drop hitting is to focus on finishing really up high like this and holding the finish. So let me try to demo that. So swing through and finish up high like this. And as you can see, the hand is way out in front of the body and up high. Let me do one more. Okay, just like that. So you practice that, and then afterwards you incorporate it into your live play. So the idea here really is to swing through the ball more than chop down on the ball. Now I do want to mention something here regarding the pros. If you watch Roger Federer on TV, for example, you will often see him swing down significantly more than what I showed you here. That has to do with the balls that he has to deal with. The shots that are coming to his backhand when he slices them are really heavy, high-bouncing topspin shots, and that requires you to swing down a bit more than what I showed you here. But you're most likely not dealing with these kinds of shots coming at you, and therefore swinging down or chopping down on the ball so much will not be effective for your slice backhand. So much for the second video on developing a slice backhand that stays low and skids through the court. Make sure that you try to slice through the ball rather than chopping down on the ball. Now in a couple of days you'll receive another video, and in that third video we're going to take a close look at a very effective slice strategy that will help you frustrate your opponents. So make sure you check your inbox for that.